I want to talk to you about your e-portfolios and give you some parameters for the work that you're engaged in. The most important thing you can do right now is understand that this is your portfolio. It's not my portfolio. It's not something that's rigidly controlled and defined by the university. We have a great deal of personal autonomy in this project. I am here to help you realize your vision for your portfolio. I'm not here to dictate the contents or the design of your portfolio. I'm here to give you my best advice. I have some strong opinions, but ultimately it's your decision. So the first decision you need to make is, what is the audience for your portfolio? Are you doing this for employers, potential employers? Is this a job-seeking tool? If so, that's going to dictate to a degree how you present yourself in your portfolio. Is your intended audience your future or current students and the faculty you work with? If that's the case, that's going to tune the contents, the scope, the materials, the artifacts you use in your portfolio. Is this going to be a personal archive that contains everything that you have done in the 5 classes you have spent earning your e-learning and online teaching graduate certificate? If that's the case, I kind of think of that as everything in the kitchen sink. That's another audience. You're the audience. You're creating an archive for yourself. So to start with, that's what we want to look at. What is your audience? Now, there's some general things that are very important, and are important for actually each of the different audiences that you're going to create. One is the importance of reflective commentary rather than descriptive commentary. Both are important, but what reflective commentary does is it shows, it demonstrates, it explains your understanding of that artifact in the larger scope of what it means to be an online teacher. That if you're talking about a discussion artifact, if you're showing a discussion artifact, you're not just saying, see? You're also talking about what discussion and online learning does. I want to see it. Potential employers want to see it. And indeed, a discussion artifact is an absolute essential for an employer-oriented, a job-seeking oriented portfolio. The reflective commentary helps me assess what you know about e-learning. It helps the employer assess what you know about e-learning. It helps your faculty assess what you know about e-learning. It tells your students your philosophy of e-learning. And it may remind you, if it's a personal archive, of the best practices you've learned in this program. Consequently, I look for reflective commentary on all of the artifacts that you present. Now, if you're doing a everything in the kitchen sink personal archive, that's impossible to do right now. So don't feel you have to do it. But do focus on your discussion artifacts, and the other really key artifacts are artifacts that describe, show, display your understanding of online assessment. That is essential for employment. If you want work and the person who's hiring you knows what they're doing, and you want to generally work for people who know what they're doing, they will be looking very hard at your ability to describe and demonstrate your understanding of online assessment and your ability to facilitate online discussion. Those are key elements in any program that's academically oriented towards the kind of rich discussion-based learning that you get here at UW-Stout. The next thing of key importance is the design of your portfolio and the technical competency that that design reflects, that that design telegraphs to any of the audiences we've talked about. I will help you with the technology side. I'm really very focused in many ways on design because of the information I have about and the deep understanding I have of universal design for learning, accessibility, web page design, this stuff I've been doing for years, so I have some very strong opinions there. But again, let me reiterate that this is your portfolio. It's not my portfolio. And you want to go your way, I'll go with you. Not a problem. I'm not going to dock points. I'm not going to downgrade your work. If I give you advice and you ignore it and it makes sense, fine. If I can find a busted link and I tell you about it and you ignore it, I'll burn you for that one because that's a technical error. That's black and white. But otherwise, no, I'm not interested in burning anybody. I'm only interested in promoting you as a professional online teacher and helping you present yourself via your portfolio to the audience of your choice in the most effective manner. I hope this helps us get started on our peer reviews with a clear sense of the boundaries and also a sense that we can discuss anything you want in terms of your portfolio and how you use it. Because this is an enormous amount of work. And if it doesn't apply immediately right now to what you need, you're just not going to be motivated to do it. It's basic adult learning theory, right? You got to apply it to the job at hand. And that's why I want you to know I'm dedicated to helping you make this portfolio the very best that you can make it for the audience